Brent here from Speak English with this guy. I hope you're all ready for another English lesson at a hotel, but this one is going to be a little different. Usually when I do an English lesson at a hotel, I start the camera, hit record, and I can't stop until I get to my hotel room. This one is going to be different. I left my school at 1 o'clock this afternoon, and then I drove 6 hours, bumper to bumper traffic. That means sometimes the traffic will stop and then you go. It's really hard driving. It's really grueling. If something is grueling, it's really tough. And I'm really tired. And my brain is mush. My brain is mush. So I am going to film most of the hotel after I go to sleep because I don't think it would be a very good English lesson. But I did want to show you what the hotel looks like at night. There's actually a nice purple light at the top of the hotel. We have a full moon tonight. I don't think my camera will capture that full moon very well, but it's up there and it looks nice. Tomorrow morning, after a good night's sleep, I'll show you around the hotel, show you my room. The bed will be unmade though. Do you know that term? Unmade? It means if a bed is made, if you make your bed, it looks really nice. Like when you first arrive in a hotel, the beds are made. When you see my hotel room tomorrow morning, the beds will be unmade. All right, I'm going to sleep, but I'll see you in the morning. It's the next morning. I got a pretty good night's sleep. Looks like there's a bird over here, something we can explore already. It's called a mourning dove. I hope I don't scare him away though. Yeah, there he is. That's a mourning dove, or she. That's a mourning dove. In the United States, you will find them at the top of telephone wires, but there are no wires here. In fact, there is a nice, we might call it a retaining wall. And this wall looks pretty old because there is ivy or moss growing on it. Moss, probably moss. But what a retaining wall does is it's usually built at the bottom of maybe a steep hill, and it's so the hill won't fall down. We don't want it to crush the hotel. Yeah, it's just meant to kind of secure. Uh-oh, but it looks like there's a crack here. It's supposed to make everything on top of the hill stay up there. But there is a crack, so maybe it will need to be repaired soon. I'm in the back of the building. Last night you saw me filming in the front of the building, but we can, ooh, there's a squirrel up there. My camera probably isn't picking him up, but we can take a look at the grounds here. And when I say grounds, that means everything around the outside of the hotel, the grounds. Now this part we might call ivy right here. It's just sometimes used as a decorative plant. That adjective. You can have a decoration. You can decorate something, that's the verb, or the adjective form is decorative. So that might be a decorative plant. Some more ivy over here, I think. And there's even some ivy growing on this tree. I'm not a plant expert. That might not be exactly ivory. If you know what it is in English, let me know in the comments. But I think most native English speakers who don't know plants very well, like myself, would probably just call that ivy. All right, I'm still not a plant expert, but I want to show you something across the street from the hotel. Can you see those pretty purple flowers? Yeah, I don't know the name of those flowers. And it doesn't matter in English, but you can say, whoa, those purple flowers are pretty. You can just describe them if you don't know the exact name. Hey, more pretty flowers. I don't know the names, but they're pretty. So you don't need to know every single little plant. And that black car was in a hurry. There's also something in the distance. I might have to use my phone to get a really good picture of it, but we call that scaffolding. If a building needs repairs, and that looks like a really old building, the stuff around that building, we would call that scaffolding. It looks like this telephone pole snapped in half. You see that? That looks kind of dangerous, doesn't it? I don't think I want to stand under there if the wind is blowing, but did you hear that verb I used? Snapped in half? Yeah, that's usually where those mourning doves, those birds, that's usually where they live. At the top of those telephone wires. Yeah, more pretty flowers I don't know the name of. But it is the middle of April as I'm filming this in the state of Connecticut, so spring is coming. Let's take a look at that sign right there. It says pickup and drop-offs only. Yeah, you'll see that in English quite a bit. If you're picking somebody up, they might wait over there for your car. They would be, or if it's your car, you would be picking them up. So if your friend is standing over there and they're waiting for you to come with your car, you would be picking them up. If you're dropping somebody off, you are driving them in your car right there, and you drop them off. They get out, and then they might go into the hotel. Pick up, drop off. Two very common phrasal verbs in English. And this hotel actually has a restaurant here, and even when it's cold, I think you can eat at the restaurant, and you can kind of feel like you're outside in the winter. It's almost like a little greenhouse thing. And there's the pool. Like I said, it's early spring. Spring is coming, but still way too cold to swim. Let's take a look at that sign. It says, outside food and beverages are not permitted. What that means is that because they have a restaurant here, you can't bring your own food to the pool. You can't go to the grocery store and get food or drinks and bring them here. They want you to order food from the restaurant. So it's going to be a little more expensive. If I came here with my family, we probably wouldn't bring any drinks or any food. We would just do our best to swim. The front desk is right when you walk in the door, so I am going to do my best not to get caught filming. They'll probably ask a lot of questions. Let's see how it goes. But it's a super fancy hotel. And they have what's called a reception desk to receive you right when you walk in. Very nice restaurant. It's called Adam's Rib Restaurant. Just got a strange look a minute ago, but hey, restrooms right here. Obviously, I can't film in the restroom, but you can imagine what it looks like. Or maybe I'll take my camera in there and make sure nobody's in the bathroom. Okay, lots of hard English right there. It says elevator temporarily out of order. What does temporarily mean? It means for a short period of time. It's not permanent. Permanent means forever. Temporarily out of order. So I'm leaving this hotel in about an hour. So it's unlikely I will be able to use the elevator, but maybe if I come next weekend, it will be working. Right now, I have to use the stairs. But assistance, if I would like assistance with my luggage, it just means help. So the reception desk has somebody that, if I was older maybe, they could help me with my luggage. And I'm sure if I couldn't walk up, I'm on the 3rd floor, if I couldn't walk up the 3 flights of stairs, they would probably give me a room on the 1st floor. Staircases are located in each hallway. We apologize. You know, we apologize. It's a fancy way to say we're sorry. For the inconvenience. If something is convenient, it's easy. We have convenience stores in the US. Like, they're right by the side of the road. If you ran out of milk, you can stop there really quickly. It's convenient. If something is inconvenient, it makes it harder for you. So they used it as a noun there. Sorry for the inconvenience. Because you have to take the stairs, it's a little bit harder. We appreciate your understanding. That means appreciate. Fancy way to say thank you. We thank you for not getting mad at us. That's another way to say we appreciate your understanding. Here's the ice. It's a really strange setup. It's a really weird way that this is made because there's one door blocking the other door. For some reason, they don't want me to go in there. That's okay, because the ice is right here, but it says no access. If you have access to a room, you can go in there. This says no access. Monitored. That means watched. Security camera. So there's a security camera somewhere watching me. Don't go in there. And they want you to close the lid after you use the machine. So the lid right now is open because I opened it. And now I just closed it. It's a very small room. Like, I can't even close the door when I'm, well, maybe I can. Standing here, like, ooh, it's really small room for ice. Was the light off? I can't remember if the light was off or not, but we should probably shut the light off to save energy. Most hotel rooms have vending machines. This one is no different. Nice little sitting area there if you want to enjoy a beverage and a snack while you eat those. Most hotels have brochures. You've probably seen them before if you've seen any of my other hotel videos. And we call those brochures. I didn't know. I have a brother. Let's go out where the light's better. I have a brother. His name is Ben, by the way. My name is Brent. His name is Ben. And when he was younger, he used to collect Pez dispensers. Do you have Pez dispensers in your country? And apparently, there is a Pez museum nearby. If I had more time down here, we should totally visit the Pez dispenser museum. I'm gonna keep this because maybe we will. All right, oh no. I got locked out of the hotel. I forgot about that. It's all right, I think I have my key right here. Key card, it says. So, there's my key card. Or sometimes I just call it my key. Oop. It worked. All right, so let's go up to my room. Ooh, hang on, before we do. We should visit the exercise room down here and the laundry. It said coin operated. Coin operated means you need to have coins to operate it. Employees only. Do you know that sign? It means unless you work at this hotel, you can't go in there. And it's locked anyway. Okay, here's the exercise room. I just want to make sure nobody is working out. Working out, you probably know that, right? Nobody is working out, so let's take a look inside. Nothing fancy. They have a few treadmills. Those are treadmills. Somebody forgot their water. I hear some water in that pipe. I thought there was water leaking somewhere, but it's in the pipe, which is where the water should be. That's an elliptical machine. Sounds like somebody's coming. Looks like they have a punching bag. Right, if this person wants to work out, I will get out of their way. Nope, I think it's somebody who works here. And then they have coin-operated laundry. So as long as you have money, looks like coins only, no dollar bills, you can do some laundry. Oh. And a nice little couch to sit while you wait for your laundry to finish. Looks like somebody forgot their blanket. Looks like a nice blanket. Right, what do you say? We go up to my room. I would call these stairs concrete stairs, but the stairs up to my room, they're carpeted stairs. We'll take a look at those in just a second. Yeah, so these are a little nicer, a little fancier, carpeted. Look at nice fake plant here. It's not real. Do you know the term even numbers, odd numbers? You must have even and odd numbers in your language. You probably call it something different, but even numbers are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 odd numbers. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Excuse me. Those stairs are steep. It's a little warm with my jacket. It's getting warmer, which is good. Before we get to my room though, I must warn you, it's lived in. My son and I, we spent the night. So when I say lived in, it means like somebody has lived there. It's not brand new. When you first arrive at the hotel into your room, it should be like clean. This will not exactly be clean. It's going to be lived in. There might be trash in the trash can. The soaps might be opened, things like that. Oh, the bed is now unmade. I'm in room 319, right across from the elevator. The elevator that is still temporarily out of service. Temporarily. Not an easy word to say, right? Temporarily. 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 So here we are. And of course, like I said, my son and I slept here last night. This is a lived-in hotel room. It's not brand new. You can see the beds are unmade. When we got to the hotel room, I forgot to take a picture, but they were made. The beds were made. These are unmade. And I can't say that they were the most comfortable beds. The pillows were a little flat. Yeah, I like my pillows nice and fluffy. Do you know that adjective to describe pillows that are nice and fluffy? Sound a little like puffy. These are my cheeks. I just puffed them out. So puffy and fluffy are kind of the same. Like donuts. I love donuts. Maybe you can tell. I love donuts as I pat my belly. But you want your donuts to be fluffy. Fluffy donuts. A pretty nice view outside the hotel room. Last night we had Popeyes. Couple chicken tenders left over. I couldn't finish them. It was good though. I got the surf and turf meal. Surf and turf. Surf, so something that comes from the ocean. It had fried shrimp. And turf, something that comes from the land. I had chicken. And I also had some mac and cheese. I think I have a picture of that, which I am probably showing now. It's actually a video of that. That's what the cups look like. Hey, I have my box fan. I need that white noise when I sleep, and guess what? I didn't hear anything. Even though the bed wasn't that comfortable, the pillows weren't too fluffy, I still slept fairly well. I slept fairly well. I didn't sleep really well, but I slept fairly well. Let's take a look at the bathroom. My son's backpack is in here. We have a phone. Which I wasn't able to lift the receiver. We might call this the receiver. I thought it was locked, but I think there's a phone out in the other part of the hotel too. Yeah. I think there's a phone by the bed. No. Excuse me. So there are two phones in here in case you need to call someone, in case you need to call the front desk. I found the shower to be really small. just enough room for me to stand in here and take a shower, but not more than that. It's pretty small. Anywhere you stand in the shower, the water will hit you. Which, when I'm washing my hair, what little hair I have left, I like my head to be dry, and it was hard to find a dry spot in the shower. But we do have a hair dryer, and they made the towel all fancy for us. Nice little design. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this visit to my hotel room. If you're looking for more English, right up there, whole playlist, English at hotel rooms. Thanks for watching. See you next time. I forgot to add, some people like to know how much I paid for this room. I think it was $125.